This week in the Missouri Senate, we review the beginning of the second extra session of the 100th General Assembly.
We're very pleased as this progressed. We were able to get some significant policy victories.
We covered the cost of COVID-19 testing thousands of Missourians without health coverage.
Concerns over coronavirus grew before mid-March. After federal funding was made available, Missouri senators returned to the regular session with limited time to rewrite the current operating budget. Missouri Senate President Pro Tem Dave Schatz of Sullivan says the first work on COVID-19 relief came in April.
We came together and approved a $6 billion coronavirus emergency aid bill, including support for small business, schools, hospitals, first responders, and seniors.
Missouri Senate Minority Floor Leader John Rizzo of Kansas City believed at the end of the regular session in mid-May, some of the issues had been addressed.
But on balance, I believe the policies that passed will help Missouri navigate through the COVID-19 crisis because more testing, better health care, and safer voting are big wins for all Missourians.
He also predicted, in the middle of May, this extra session would eventually be called.
I would be open to, obviously, if we have to adjust budget numbers or there's another stimulus package and we have to come down and appropriate money for that, we have to keep the budget going and obviously appropriate money and dollars so departments can do what they do and government continue to work.
Missouri Senate Majority Floor Leader Caleb Rowden of Columbia adds lawmakers have continued to watch this pandemic since March.
We're going to sit back and assess, figure out, continue to monitor the COVID-19 situation. I think everybody feels like we're certainly not completely out of the woods, but we're moving in the right direction. And so I think the legislature coming back was a signal and a symbol that we as public servants from all corners of the state want to come back and do the work of the people in a responsible way.
Senator Jill Schupp of Creve Coeur says her additions to Senate Bill 569, which was passed during the regular session, relate to COVID-19.
This is to help overcome the high rate of maternal mortality that we already had in the state of Missouri and that may even grow more under this COVID pandemic that puts people in social isolation and provides economic uncertainty that are two big triggers for suicide.
Senator Rowden says there are some who wonder if liability legislation will be a part of the current extra session.
Folks in nursing homes that are caring for elderly, there are just so many layers to the uncertainty. And so when you add an additional layer of folks using, I think, that uncertainty to try to get a payday.
Missouri senators are scheduled to be back in the Capitol next week. And remember, you can follow these and other issues facing the Missouri Senate by visiting our website, senate.mo.gov. Reporting from the state capitol, I'm Dean Morgan.